play again your video that we recorded last week, and then try to connect it your presentation with the pitch deck material that I would like to share with you today. Yeah. So I think this is very important for you to understand about what is the pitch deck, because pitch deck is always is not similar with the presentation. Actually, it's like we try to get the right angle to inform our innovation and our idea to the parties that will support our idea and product, of course. And also, it's not only just to gather the fund for to support the product and project development, but the most important thing is to gather the trust of the parties that will collaborate with us in the long terms. And yeah, the pitch deck is only one of the stage that we need to join, and then to get the involvement of the another parties that we will have, not only in the funding but also in the technology, in the team development, in the marketing side, and also in the strategy. So that's very important to you to know that when we do the pitch deck, actually we open our idea. It's mean like we give the opportunity to another parties to go in our team and then to evaluate what we want to do. And if they agree with us, of course they will give a lot of suggestion for us to develop our team and our product in the better way, and then can came with the sustainable business strategy for the futures, and also how we can get them the competition across the world, of course. So I think for today I would like to give some explanation about it, and then hopefully after that we can discuss a little, and then give you some not I will give you the rest of the time for you to continue your work to produce a pitch deck here. So what is the pitch? What's the point that we want to discuss today is about the pitch evaluation, and also the tips that you can do with your current pitch deck presentations here. So what I get from the point of view that from your material that you already present last week, actually we still of course I don't want to say it's wrong, but I think you need to go to the right directions here. So you need to learn about when do we make a pitch here, actually how the time that we need we must to do the pitch here, because the pitch is actually is like it's common activity that we will do in the long that our organization, our idea, and our startup will be going on. Yeah, so we will meet a lot of people, and then not only just for the fundraising, but also for collaboration, joining the technologization, and so on. It's also we do a lot of pitch on it. Yeah, and we need to know what makes a successful and unsuccessful pitch. Yeah, because it's like talk to very specific person. So sometimes we cannot only just use the common presentation or common word for everybody, but we need to very carefully to check who is with the audience about our pitch, and then we need to different strategy to came with the persons, and then we discuss with them, and then we can gather the attention, and then we can follow up in for many way. Yeah. And then it's not only just pitch, yeah, but actually it's just elevator pitch. Where it's called elevator pitch, like it's like elevators. Yeah, it's bring you to the next level in the fast way. So it's so the pitch doesn't need to have about maybe 30-minute pitch or something, but I also have experience. For example, I have the opportunity to do 1-minute pitch. For example, it's a 1-minute pitch will be considered a very important step to get another step or next level of our startup, for example. And then the most important thing in the pitch actually is we can formulate what is the value proposition that we gather from our startup or our organization that we want to build together here. So it's very important, because value proposition will be make us different with other approach or other organization, and then we can unique, and then because of uniqueness we have some advantages to to fight with the some of the competition and so on. So that will be the next one. So the first question is, of course, when we do we make pitch? Yeah, uh, actually, when we do the pitch is every time, yeah, all the time that we have in this our organization or startup. Why? Because yeah, for example, you for the lead of your organization or the lead of the startup, you will meet a lot of people. Yeah, you will meet a lot of for currently we do a lot of online meeting. For example, we have a lot of discussion. We have a lot of send email and so on to to give the knowledge and then to inform the other people about what we do in our startup. For example, what we want to do and what our plan in our startup. So that's why it's very important to understand that it is every time. So because all the time it's mean you need to always enhance your quality of your quality of your pitch deck. Yeah. So so that's why normally in the startup or in the organization we have huge number of pitch deck presentation version. So it's normal. Yeah. So when we meet, for example, maybe in this morning we go to the government, for example, in the afternoon we go to the another for example in the private organization. So we will have a new pitch deck form and also material that we add in that presentation and make the pitch deck more sharp and then more precise to cater on the target itself. Yeah. So this is like the example when we do that one. We do the pitch for our colleagues. Yeah. To argue for a technical direction, for example. For example, if I discuss with you, for example, with my friend that have some interest in the technology side, I do the pitch deck to gather the idea how I have the better understanding about the technology landscape, for example. And then when I talk with my friend that more understand about business, maybe I will have some point of view how I can deliver the service of our product into the market in the right way. So that will be the cool things of the pitch there. So because the good pitch actually is not on the best of the visualization or on the best of the the communication skill, but the most important thing is about about how our pitch will trigger another person, another parties give the feedback for us, give the reaction for us. Yeah. So that will be very important. And then the next one is the most important thing is also we want to gather a bigger audience of technology. Yeah. So that's why, for example, my last speech when I go with the plug and play is more for business strategy, and now we currently will waiting the approval for join the Google Accelerator program. For example, is more to have the suggestion and also some evaluation about the technical direction, especially for scalable and then more deep in the technology side. Yeah. So that will be important for us to do that one. And then for management itself is to convince that your idea project approach is have a value. Yeah, so that's why it's very important. Yeah. Because when we discuss the pitch to management level, we don't discuss about the technology directly, but most important thing is about what is your unique business process. And when you propose your new business process, you will have a value on it. Yeah. So that will be your challenge actually. And of course, if you do the pitch to the customer, yeah, how the customer willing to purchase your product, maybe give you a fund for your project, and also how we interact with them to see what the requirement from them, and then to see what the changing of the environment itself, yeah, or requirement itself. Yeah. So that will be the next one. So if we see that there's three example actually we realize that we do all the time. Yeah. Especially for these three parties here. When we add some new parties, for example, for investor or another thing, so maybe they want to see what our future impact and for future contribution for community. Yeah. So that will be your challenge actually. So when we realized that one, actually in the good pitch deck in the first time is growth. Yeah, the growth pitch deck. So it will be have some, enhancement every day and in everyday conditions. Yeah, when we have a new idea, we have some feedback, and then we add to the slide, and then and etc. So that will be the nice one of the pitch deck actually. Yeah. And so let's take a look. So this is like a story that why about the pitch deck. Yeah. So it's not only just the pitch deck. It's not only like just illustrated by this animation. It's just like we want to have money from the investor. Yeah. It's not easy at that one. Yeah. But to actually when investors join with our startup, for example, to invest in the product development of technology side or in the business side, actually they give the huge trust for us, the big trust for us. And then the trust is always about the value, and then what we want to do, and then what our mission, and then giving some impact into the community. Actually, that the most important thing. So it's not only just it's just not only just talking to them, but that how we build the good relation with the investor, good relation with the parties, and then we make a trust. And the value added, they will add the money for in our resources. For example, maybe they will not only just not just money. Sometimes they will give some opportunity to connect it with their network business and business network, and then also their resources. Maybe they already have a good business strategy, and then we also have some some relation with that. Yeah, so that would be the nice one. So I think one of the mistake that we think about the pitch deck is in our mind is, in the first place, is about how we collect the money from the investor, but actually it's not like that one. Yeah, so if we have that one, it means your pitch deck will be in the fiction. If you want to fact it, actually you gather the trust from the investor. Yeah, so that's the important things. So let's go to the next slide. So that's will be the the question that we always have in our pitch here. So the question is, will your project idea will get approved? Yeah, so that will be your challenge actually. Yeah. So we doesn't think in the first place is about how we want to deliver the product, but the idea of, itself, it should be approved in the first place. Yeah. So yeah, of course, money is really the real issue. Yeah, but yeah, to bring here, actually, you need to convince yourself that you will deliver a lot positive payoff. Yeah, and then you can manage the risk while building it. Yeah, so it is like giving the trust. Yeah, so it means that if we do these these things, this product, the services, you believe that this will be give you some positive impact. Yeah, so and then yeah, of course, in the middle of the process, sometimes we will have the risk will be occurs, and the most important thing is, I think it is normal. So but the most important thing is when the risk is occur, we can handle in the good way. Yeah, and of course in the different stakeholders. Yeah, we have define success differently, and especially for the satisfaction is also is different. Yeah, sometimes one parties will be talk about the huge number of the users. Another parties will be talk about the number of the revenue, and then the other, it will be mostly like in the startup growth itself and development. So it's something like we have a lot of different point of view. So the pitch will be arranged all that perspective in one place actually. How we can collect what the another party thinks into one place, and then we can manage all the things into one pitch. Yeah, and so that's why we have a payoff on it. Of course, the money is one of the payoff, but the most looking for actually is market share, and then the credibility, capability, and satisfaction. Yeah, but of course the risk will be occur, because when we do some development of the product that have a deep technology implementation, for example, of course it will be wasted money and time. But if worth it, it's possible to test that risk. Yeah, And then, but the most important thing is how we can minimize the loss of the credibility and also the opportunity cost that may be disappear in the middle of the process. So that will be our challenge too. Yeah. So that's what you need to think about when you do the pitch deck. So to have the answer about the first questions, actually it's very simple. Yeah, you can check with yourself, with your idea. Will this project make positive difference for us? Yeah. So if you have the idea, any idea that you have present to me, please give one moment and bring discussion with your team, and then ask each of you to answer this question. Will this project make a positive difference for us? So it's just like the question to ask about what is the value about your idea. Yeah. So if you have this question, I think you have this question, you have your own answer in your version, that would be good enough. Yeah. And then the next question is, do I want to hire this team, yeah, to work with you, with your team? If yes, it means you need to have a collaboration with the investor and other parties, because you need to add resources to enhance your capacity to you know to scale up your resources. Yeah. So that will be in the question actually. So this is actually this two step question that in the first line that investor have the question when see your pitch deck, when listen your presentation, in their mind they will have a question, this project have a positive difference for us. And then second is, do you need us for help you to make your team bigger, and so on. That will be the questions. Yeah. And that will be the next the good things. Yeah. So what is we want to identify what type of the unsuccessful presentations. Yeah. Yeah, the most important thing is you need to check that you recall a presentation or talk that you did not like, and what problem did you have with them. Yeah. So that's this question actually trigger to identify what is the characteristics of unsuccessful presentation. I would like not to discuss about the technical side. Yeah, if the pitch actually the presentation will be presented by one person, the speakers. Yeah, it can be the CEO or maybe the CMO or on the PR or something. Yeah, but because we only have a very short time in 3 minutes, for example. So I think it's wise if you let one person to explain all about your themes. Yeah, so that would be the most important thing. So this is not like a presentation, that normal presentation, but it's very fast presentation, and you need to state all your idea in the very tight schedules. Yeah, in 3 minutes. So you need to have and arrange all the material that you want to explain in the manners. Yeah, in the good manners. Yeah. So that's why it's very important. Yeah. So yeah. So let's say that will be you not example, but how the illustration that the pitch will be fail or unsuccessful. Yeah. So we can discuss with this illustration that project that will almost certainly never be funded is because I think this will be fun to work on. Yeah. So it is like, okay, it's interesting, but only interesting, interesting but not work. Yeah. It's only work for us, not for work for everybody, because we want to do some idea or product or be in the business. It will be it should be work for everybody. It would be for wider customer. It will be work for many region in the world. Yeah. So that's why it's not like we're not talking about only just UGM, for example. We not talk about its work for Indonesia, but how is work for humankind, for example. So that will be the landscape. Yeah. And then, because it's clearly better technically than the brain-dead solution proposed by those marketing folks who talk to our uninformed managers. Yeah. So there's also the illustrations. Yeah. So it is like, it's mostly like more technical, but there is no touch in the social things. Yeah. There is no different in the business process. It doesn't have new approach on the delivery of services, for example. You can see, I think, when Gojek occurs, and then when Tokopedia occurs, Bukalapak occurs, you can see a lot of startup came to us, but unfortunately is only have a same business model, marketplace and so on, but there is no differentiation and what happened, yeah, it doesn't will take a long life for them, yeah. So that's between the most important things, yeah. So they only like just have benefit from the situation that people are now very love and like to go to the online platform, yeah. But doesn't have any differentiation, doesn't have any, yeah, specific business model, and then just only same business model, and then deliver in the new technology way and give make an application, and what happened? Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, it's also happened in the content creativity production in the YouTube and so on. So if we want to have a lot of subscriber and then so on, so I think we cannot just follow that the influencer in the YouTuber that already exists, but we need to have some differentiation on it. So I think that will be the natural law of the innovation. If we just a follower, yeah, we only just followers, yeah. So that will be the most important things. And what is the characteristic of the successful presentation? Yeah. So yeah, actually it's same question, but you need to give attention on the, do you recall presentation or talk you have attended that you like very much, yeah, and what aspect were so appealing to you. So it is like you came up and then you transform the energy of your idea, your spirit, your attitude, your behavior on the presentation into the presentation itself, in the pitch, yeah. So it's not like same with like you just write your presentation, but you need to give some your expression, you need to have your faith, and then you need to give some some soul on your presentation actually. So that's why it's very important for you to have this intention, because it's just like your pitch will be represent the whole life of your startup. So if it's fail, it means your startup will be fail. Yeah. So that will be the point that you need to address. That I think a lot of most of your presentation still have lack on it. Yeah. So the first is you need to present it at a level appropriate for your audience. So it's mean, of course, I understand you are the computer science student, so you have good knowledge on the computer side, for example, but you need to translate your capabilities for the normal audience, to non-computer science or computer based audience. So you need to translate all that your idea, even this is more technical, into some of the some general or some audience, and the normal audience can accept your idea in the only maybe in the 3 or 2 words, yeah, something like that. So that's why you need to understand about what is your customer and marketing peoples and so on. And so you need you need to understand that all the people have different mindset and the measure of the success. But you need, the most important thing is you need to know who your audience. Yeah. So if you say that, okay, this is my idea is about a smart farming. So I think, yeah, my audience will be the farmer. So you need to focus on it. Yeah. So that's why the word and the sentence, the things that you add into your presentation, it should be related with them and then easy to understand with them. So most of you in the presentation still in the technical side, I think, yeah. You have your big data AI word on it, but unfortunately it's not very clear for the audience to know about what is exactly what you want to say, for example. And then the next is answering the audience questions. Yeah. So you need to cater what exactly the problem that your audience or your customer will the problem that occur on that, and then you can take it and bring into your pitch. Yeah. You can searching by do some little bit research, a simple research on Twitter, maybe on the internet, and then collect the issue that occurred today and then bring to your pitch. as entry point to give the opportunity your audience understand about what your landscape, yeah. And then focus and suching statement of the value you propose and how specifically you intend to provide it, yeah. So yeah, because we are like a digital startup development, so it's mean like when after we state the problem that occurs in the audience, and then we bring our own idea uh, in our capacity, because let's say because we are in computer side, so we will bring some new technology for application that can solve some issue in some business case. So you can bring it in, and then you can highlight that, for example, the artificial intelligence can help something on that problem. So but again, not to highlight about the artificial intelligence theory, but the most important thing is how the artificial intelligence will solve the problem. So you still focus on your business side, on the business process side. Yeah, that's very important actually. And the next is the credibility of the thing. This is not like written your CV on the presentation, but you just need to highlight. We have 5 members. The member will be in the CEO. We have this capacity. This is the VP marketing. This is the VP engineering. It also have some capability and so on. So if you do that one, it's enough actually. You doesn't need to state a lot of like write the CV in very detail, yeah, so that within the things you can highlight some similar project or portfolio that may be related, and then strengthening your startup portfolio is okay, yeah? So that would be the nice one too. So if we can see that, then the audience on the investor will be increase the trust with your team. Yeah, okay, I think I meet the right team on the right time, and then the right resources, so I can give the trust to handle the money, and then you do your business. So that will be your challenge actually, yeah. Okay, and of course, you need to highlight also about something else, yeah. Like for say, it's help to have something tangible to show briefly, yeah. So this is like if you have something unique that you have with your team, in your idea, in your approach. So that's why when you present last week, I also trigger some question. What is your unique proposition of your product, for example? This is different with the same product that exists in the community, for example. If you have that one, it will be good enough. So sometimes if you see the pitch, they will have some like landscape, yeah. It is benchmark with another solution, so they will have some tangible that some tangible component or things that make differentiation, yeah. And then you need to distinguishing yourself from other who offer the same product, yeah? So that would be the next one. You doesn't need to be head to head and benchmark or something, but what is important thing is how you can distinguish yourself from others, yeah. You have unique, you will very distinct with them, and then the distinct is not much like whole package of your product is so be distinct, but if we have a unique point, so you can propose as your distinguishing, yeah. So yeah, this is like the explanation in how elsewhere you convince your audience that they shouldn't go to your competition that has already successfully built this product, for example. And then the next is leaving your audience with something positive they can remember you with for long, yeah. So yeah, it's very important, yeah. So your presentation or your pitch, it should be remembering, yeah. So you can add some feature on it, yeah. You can add some unique things that give some something that make audience remember you in the long times, yeah. Yeah, let's say they will still remember you a few pitch that we have seen maybe a month ago, maybe some week ago, and so on. So it's very interesting if you can do that one, because sometimes in the first we met the investor or parties that we present some pitch, they still not aware, yeah. But after that, after maybe 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months, they will call us back, yeah, when they remember something, triggering by something. It's always happen, yeah. So that will be the next one. So you need to have the unique things, yeah. So that's why it's very important. You need to talk with your team, discuss, and then what is actually, yeah. maybe some logo, some mascot or something, some word, the vision about your company or your startup that want to bring something that make people remember, yeah. And then keep all this in the mind when applying for job and talking to potential employers too, yeah. So I think it's also will be help you when you're looking for professional job in the future. Actually, if you do that one, actually it's like yourself, you pitch yourself to the employers, yeah, something like that, yeah. So that will be also the good things, yeah. And then sorry, in the several pitch, the investment process is very long processes actually. So and every processes sometimes they ask us to tune the pitch, yeah. For example, in the first stage, actually they mostly like want to see how we can create a good pitch and then refine what is our value proposition, what is our idea and solution. So you need to have this one. So that's why we will have get a lot of advice and feedback, and then we do another process to do the refining the pitch actually. And then we have a four point of view that most important things actually in the pitch, yeah. The first is the market models, yeah. It's different like a business model. Market model is like we can identify in detail what our market proposition, what our market audience, what is our target, and so on. So that the good point of view, yeah. It's not about talking about the number, but what is the profile of your audience? Who will be the user of your system, your application, your solution, and so on. How they will do that one, and so on. And then technical paper analysis. And so we do some analysis on the pitch deck. So comparative analysis with the competitors, with same product, and also how large the business still occurs. And then the financially is matters, and then the customer feedback is very important too. And of course, we will do a lot of things, yeah, do the partner meeting. We need to discuss a lot of things and the structure of the organization and so on. Because sometimes like this one, of course, you have your own idea, but when you bring the investor to you, actually you let your position to them, especially that the investor that give might be a huge, a huge seed funding for you. Even you are the founder, you will be moved to a co-founder, for example. It's also happened to me when I do my startup today. So I actually I have the idea, my own idea, and then when I open opportunity for another investor came to us, and then yeah, of course they will be the founder and I will be the co-founder because the share position would be different, and also adjusted with some of the issue in the company. Yeah. So I think it's normal because that will be the reason why we need the one, yeah. So this is the elevator pitch here. Actually, the elevator pitch is very fast. It's more extreme than the pitch presentation itself. Yeah, 3 minutes is actually is too long. Yeah, but if we have 30 seconds and to 1 minute in length, it will be you will be very hard to think about it. Yeah, and you only just explain maybe 1 or 2 slides actually. Maybe it's just only 1 slide. So that will be your challenge actually. How you explain in 1 minute, and then all the information will be make the another parties trigger and the interest with you, and then yeah, you need to cover the most essential part from the point of view of your listener. Yeah, so you need to explain about things that the listener side. Yeah, so you need to remember this one. You not present for your own, but you need to present, and the audience can understand what actually your presentations. So that would be the most important. And actually, no one cares about detail, and no one will remember them anyway. So you need to have a very good strategy on the how you only highlight the essential point. Yeah, and use your time wisely. So actually the pitch is not marketing something that already been made, but you are trying to figure out if there is a need for what is being proposed. So that would be the most important things. Yeah, and remember a memorable concept to associate with your idea will help you tremendously. Yeah, so that will be the nice one. So if you can do this one, actually it's very important. it will be help a lot with your pitch. Yeah, and then this is actually the elevator pitch that we want to see on your mid-sem actually. So I challenge you to discuss with your friend and then make a good pitch deck in the elevator pitch, but we give you some duration. You can use 1 minute and maximum is 3 minutes. Yeah. So and then you decide who will be the speakers of it, and then present all the materials. Yeah. So that will be your challenge actually. And yeah, I think I found some mistake, yeah, or some point that you need to enhance on your current pitch deck, yeah, on your current presentation based on your previous presentation. That the first is all of you not ensuring that everyone can comfortably hear and see what you're presenting. Yeah, you like talk with yourself, or you just only talk to me as a lecturer. You only talk with your friend, yeah, as computer science friend. But you need to see what you're representing. Yeah, if you have some you can know what is your target audience. I think you will have a different strategy to see what we need to change about it. Yeah, so that will be you need to see this one. And then misjudging your audience, their interest, background, and requirement. So you need to just be carefully when you assuming that their understanding prior to the presentation is similar to your level of depth. Yeah, you need to downgrade that expectation. Yeah, so you need to addressing a very common word for your presentations. Yeah, and then maybe, so that's why visual will be help a lot on it. Yeah, so that will be the next one. And then not addressing the why question to motivate your idea. So I think when you have the idea, don't just direct to present your idea, but you need to explain why. That is very important. Give some illustration on it, because you are like framing the audience thinking about your idea. Yeah, and then you need to not helping the audience understand the big picture of this area which your product fits. Yeah, so you need to don't be like this one. If you have like a smart farming solution, just focus on it. Don't say when you do it that your idea can be implemented to another sector, for example. It would be too big. Yeah, so it's need to focus on the product fits. Yeah, if you talk about the big data or AI on the farming, so just state on it and then focus on it, and then you will have a product fit for your product. Yeah, and then not covering existing alternative and what specific novelty you are offering. So you need to again to focus on the distinguishing your business process. Yeah, you need to have a novel on it. You need to have a novelty on it. Yeah, so it's not about the technology, but I think how you will change the community, how you will change the whole process. Yeah, so that will be the important actually. And then not presenting a realistic picture of how the cost of the project justify its value. Of course, you not mention it yet, yeah, but it's okay. But I can ignore this one. But actually, when we do the full pitch, actually we also came into the something that cost that we need to add. Yeah. But at least you have a plan, like you want to, for example, one of the team say that if we have a green light, we will do some start to flop the product and so on. So that will be in the reasonable way the cost is needed for this startup, for example. So yeah, of course, if we apply all these things, in make presentation in general, yeah, and help us to understand about what is actually what you want to see. Yeah, so I think like this is like also the picture that explain about fact or fiction. Yeah, when he said that the new product brochure was have already won design award. That's great, but our product won't do any of the things you claim here. Yeah, well, we should believe the award-winning designer on the guy who cannot stop complaining. Yeah, so that will be also the next one. You can see this conversation. Yeah, so the good design is also very important, but the user that complain about the functionality of product is also important, I think. Yeah, so that would be the cool one. And the next is about finding the value proposition statement. That's very important. Yeah, So this is like your audience, after listening your pitch, must be able to at least fill out the following template reasonably accurately. Yeah. So it's meant like it is like the indicator of how the audience understand what exactly what you want. Yeah. For example, the question of for. Now, so if you present the product, in my mind is what for is it? What is the target customer of this product? So you need to focus on it. Yeah. You need to add to explain highlight this into your pitch. And who, this is like statement of need or opportunity. So you need to highlight what exactly your value of your products, what is the opportunity of your idea. And then the is the product or the company name. So you need to have the good identity, that remembering. Yeah. And then is something product or company category. This is like in the big data or smart farming area and so on. And then what is the statement of key benefit? Yeah. And then compiling reason to buy, for example. So that will be like, what is your key benefit that you have from your previous competitor, for example. And then what is the unlike, the primary competitive alternative. So if the people or the audience not use your services or product, so they will have another alternative or not, something like that. And then what is your product? Statement of primary differentiation. So it's very difficult actually. So I think I suggest you, when before you take your record for your video presentation, and then share to me, please practice with yourself, with your friend, with your group, and then one of being the presenter, and then the rest is for the audience, and ask the audience if they can catch all this question or not. Yeah. If not, yeah, it's mean you need to add and then to change your strategy of your presentations. Yeah. So that's we call the value proposition. So this is like the example, yeah. So about the value proposition. So when we have some picture, for example, we can have our own answer, yeah, for user of the Pine email client software on Unique, for example, who need to easily find content in their past email correspondence, for example, yeah. And then what is the product? The Pine Plus product, and it's an email client software. So it's like something that remembering for the product, yeah. That is backward compatible with Pine and also free, so that we have some unique and value differentiation. And if we have the unlike Pine or other similar unique-based email client, so they will be discussed about the competitors. And of course, the product provide an intuitive way to annotate email message with keyword of the user choice in order to facilitate subsequent searching by using one or more keywords in addition to search functionality that Pine offers. So that will be the next one. So actually, this like summary. If we go to the research thing, this is like the abstract. Yeah, the abstract should be complete and can answer these questions. Yeah, and yeah, of course, we give the opportunity to you you need to if you all of you already answer this value proposition statement. I think, yeah, you will have a good pitch deck, I think. Yeah, so it's more easy for you. And of course, you can start like personal value proposition as well as product value proposition, of course. Yeah, so we'll be happy to understand that one. So as also I have to give you some clue, and also some some question that triggering us for startup that make more success on the process. Yeah. So in the startup need to have a question to have the answer of this question, the several questions. Yeah. The first is, what the problem does this product proposal solve? Yeah. So this is like a checkpoint. Do you have this one? Okay. Yeah. So this is like evaluation for the investor, for like me. If we listening your presentation, how does your product proposal solve the problem? If you can state on it, and then you will check who are the end user of the product. Is there an addressable market of actual users? Yeah. Who is your revenue supplying customer? Are there enough of this paying customer to make a huge business? Yeah. And then does the product solve a problem that end user or revenue supplying customer actually have? Yeah. And then are you sure that what you are building a product is not just a feature? And then does your staff easily fit into the way the people works? Or are you too involved in how you're building your product rather than what you are building? Yeah. And who are the potential partner, who are the required partner, and also what is the go-to-market strategy. So it is like actually we will discuss this question actually after the midsem when we build like a business proposal for our business. Yeah, it's more detailed because we need to address all this question in the good thing, in the good manners. Yeah, and the good format. Yeah, we also have several questions like, what is your sustainable competitive advantage? Yeah? In other words, will you soon be overtaken by others who do something similar? Yeah? Do you have time to market, first mover advantage, for example? And then can you be number one or number two in the space? And who is your competitor? Yeah, what is your competitions? Yeah, is there a team formed and identified with a record of successful ventures? Yeah, have they done something like this before? And this is like the credibility, yeah, capability. Is there a show of the team that know where there is product and business is going for the next few years? Yeah. Is anyone on the team insane? Yeah. Also, are the member of the team totally passionate and aligned on this business? And then, are there product, technology, operation barriers to success? And then, what is the overcome? Yeah, we can explain on it. And then, on the marketing, sales barriers to success occurs also, and the legal barriers to success is also occurs. And then, what is the exit strategy? So that will be our next journey actually. But at least in your simple pitch, you aware about this point of view. Yeah. So hopefully, based on this explanation, I'm very have a high expectation for this class to came up with the high quality pitch for us. Yeah. And the pitch will be evaluated not only just for me, but I will add my friend to also to give the the review, and then we will decide which startup will be continue the project, and then who will not, and if continue, and we will discuss in the business proposal about the funding that you need to run your team, something like that. So that will be our update about the why speech is very important for us, and then you need to understand us as one of your strategy to build your startup into more formalized way. Yeah. So the rest is I give you some opportunity if you have any question about this